let's see how this works. Voice test 1. Voice test 1. Alright. Voice test 2. Alright. Voice test 2. Okay. Sending the link. Alright. Yep, hype train. I'll get to the game in just a little bit, making sure everything's working fine. Alright. Because if everything's not fine, well, that's a problem. Okay, looks like everything is good. Okay. We don't need to buy or sell just yet.
This is where a smith should be.
Skyhold customization. We're going to need to change the throne, because the throne is bad. I wish I had a Dalish one. Oh well. Which one do we go with? Mage. We're gonna go with Mage. Good old Mage. I already did this. Okay. I also think I got a new staff. I did. I did indeed. This staff. I'll need to change the, I'll need to change the modifications here, but oops. There we go. I can tint my armor if I want now. I can buy some respec potions from here. But I don't need the respec potions just yet. I will need them, though. Alright, now we sit on the mage throne. That looks terribly uncomfortable, though. But oh well, I already picked it. At least I'm not a Canary. This would be really painful to sit in. Yeah.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
One moment. Okay. Okay.
Who will I be judging exactly?
You didn't miss...
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice
Lancius,
has
if you're
many
there.
tools.
You didn't
If their
miss much. I
application
was
is
just standing
clever,
about, again, making
execution
sure
may
everything
even
was alright
seem
on my
merciful
stream
by
end.
comparison.
I should be done now. I don't think I need to worry about anything else.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you. You recall Gerion Alexius of the Winter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination, on your own life, no less. Tevinter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former Magister as you see fit.
Controller. Okay, there we go. No, okay.
After what he's done, it's time someone did.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Your magic was theoretically impossible, Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve, under guard, as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution? Very well.
Alright, so I got a new agent. We need to go is head to the... You're right, not a cis style. However, the cis style
Can you arrange what we discussed
actually
earlier, Ambassador?
is
I
for
found
me
the
to
man.
make him an
The
agent of the
will
Inquisition,
compensate
in my
the
humble
families of those
opinion,
we lost at Haven.
simply
Thank you.
because you get more power as you gain more agents, and without power, you won't get the skills you need in the Inquisition abilities quick enough. So, for the sake of trying to get certain abilities quicker, I made him an agent. It's a little bit power gamey more like than Sith like. So,
Let us begin.
so what that one was gain specializations for the Inquisitor. I wanted to do that right away. It costs 0 time. Just grab it. Grab it as soon as you can when you reach Skyhold. And then continue on with your work.
Let's see what we have.
Really? You did not notice?
I had no idea Lady Beverly was one of your people. You might have told me before I embarrassed myself.
Call in for this one. Based on revelations at Haven, that divinatory observatives report to a dark spawn believed to be the Magister Corypheus. The threat assessment of possible Venatori has been reportized as vital. Duke Tithus Pentagos rules the Navaran city of Hunterfell. A former military hero who has prided himself on open-minded attitudes, Duke Tithus rules with the help of a secret network of old adventuring companions and possible lovers, as they all are all rumored to be beautiful women. Information on the 5 Bells of Hunterfell is limited, but they are known to include humans from both Orlais and Ferelden, an elf, a dwarf, and even Natal Vashoth. Known or suspected backgrounds range from respected Mortalitasi, or dragon hunter, to bard, smuggler, and apostate. We believe one of these 5 Bells of the Hunterfell is a Venatori agent working in events to advance the agenda of Corypheus. I'm suspicious about the Talbashoth, so I'm actually not worried about this. So wait, but there's nothing that shows anything about the Talbashoth. Fine, we'll go with Josephine
At
here.
your service.
Take care of it, Lady Josie. You can ask questions, Mr. Frank, and I can answer how things going and stuff like that, and what the story is. If you've never played Dragon Age or anything like that. So, I usually go Rift Mage. We are not going to do that this time. So, the choice is...
I ask your intent. I was summoned to oversee training, and I would know my charge. I am your commander.
Yes, Sir Lancius.
Commander Helene.
Thank you for coming, Commander Helene.
Commander will suffice, recruit. I teach the skills of the Knight Enchanter. It is a rank. It is a life. Understanding its hierarchy is the first step. You already know this. You were not made Inquisitor and then taught to lead. I will teach you how to rise to your place, how to join your warriors, spectral blade in hand, how to command the ranks while standing beside them. Are you ready?
I suppose we should do this.
Who granted your rank? What forces have you served with?
I cannot say.
Then how do I know you're capable?
You know because I have told you, and I will teach you the same authority.
That doesn't inspire confidence.
Tell me why this would best suit me.
I cannot. Only you know if you are fit to lead with more than maps. Do you have the mettle to raise a blade in grand melee? To have your presence make heroes of your charges? This is a path for leaders. You tell me if you are worthy.
That still doesn't inspire confidence.
Commander is a title I associate with human forces.
Knight Enchanter has roots in Elven tradition, but it has utility in every tradition. There are no borders for the mage who wields a spectral blade. There is respect, and there is fear.
I'm ready to learn what you know.
Then we will begin the simple steps, recruit. And we shall see what heights you reach. You have a task, a simple construction. Go, learn, and return. Soon you will lead from the front. Soon you will command.
So, Knight Enchanter there. In the old edition, that is, not Trespasser edition, Knight Enchanter was considered to be the most overpowered specialization ever, because you would spam one skill and gain a shield every time you struck with it. That is not the case anymore. You can only use the Spectral Blade ability if you've got charges of a specific skill. So, and the more charges you have, the more damage Spectral Blade does. So it's changed dramatically on how it is. It's no longer a spammable, I do damage in the melee and never die. It is more intensive, but it requires you to have some damaging ability. So it is not simply a melee mage anymore. But it's still going to be an interesting version of mage to play. I've never played Knight Enchanter. I've also never played this version of Necromancer, which is what I'm going to talk to.
Inquisitor, I heard a tapping. My skills are required.
And you are?
Speaker Vius Anaxas. I have come from Navarra as a voice for the dead. Welcome them, and they will serve your cause.
The Inquisition is open to any allies.
Warmth I do not often find. Thank you. I am of the Mortalitasi. We tend to those who have passed and revere their lives by honoring them in death. And when the living are threatened, we give the bodies of the dead physical purpose once more. Necromancy, Inquisitor. The dead will serve for you.
What is a Mortalitasi?
We are the caretakers of the Grand Necropolis of Navarra. For the treasured relative, we usher a spirit of the Fade into the void of their mortal form. It honors them both. But when enemies threaten the living, we turn death into a weapon of war, instead of merely the result.
You're a mage who manipulates life. How is this not blood magic?
Blood magic consumes life. It tears at the living to manipulate and destroy. It is a cancer among our kind. We honor life by venerating the dead. We give their mortal form purpose. In combat, perhaps only for a few moments, but that is still more than they had. More than opposing you normally allows.
Tell me why this would best suit me.
It is not for everyone, yet we all reach beyond life. You have already killed many out of necessity. To stop at death is wasteful. Death can make allies of enemies. Death can rend the battlefield. Death can terrify.
People will fear me.
Don't you want to terrify? Fear means there are fewer to fight next time. Fear means lives are saved, if that is your concern.
You're saying you can bring the dead back to life?
Of course not. The souls of our departed cross the Fade to be with the Maker. The body is left empty.
Then what is it that you do?
In the Grand Necropolis, we would usher in a displaced spirit of the Fade, eliminating imbalance. But this is war. Every battlefield has one thing in abundance: death. I turn the bodies of enemies into weapons against them. We do not manipulate the living. We make use of the dead.
I'm ready to learn what you know.
Then your journey begins as others end. The steps are small, but vital. There is instruction and veneration. Then you'll return. We shall see what this life holds for you.
The necromancy. So, these two are the disciplines that I am trying to pursue. I don't know which one I want more. They both sound interesting. Necromancy has changed. It used to be completely bugged and completely worthless as a spec. So, it's now much more in line, and it's much more powerful, because the spec is no longer bugged. So, there's I can't remember what it was, but when I used to play Necromancy, I've encountered this problem a lot. There might be still a bug on two skills. They don't synergize very well. Because one of them is, if you fall in battle, your body gets raised temporarily. However, if you have this passive in the old version, I'm not sure if it's the same now, but if in the old version, if you quote unquote fall in battle, instead of falling in battle, you would get out. So, like, because what I would try to want is for the Spirit Guardian thing to activate first, and then the rise myself from the dead one second. But I don't know if it's going to work that way. So, either way, I intend to try out a new spec for myself. And since Night Enchanter is still the most popular, I'm gonna go for Necromancy. I am going to get this quest for your trainer because this icon is bugged. It's going to bother me if I don't get this quest.
Hello? Yes, hello.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to skip this conversation because I honestly don't care about it.
I am your trainer. Rift Mage. I know how not to die.
Rift Mage is good. It's the one I always use. So, I wanted to go for something different. Enchanter, now that it's not just a spam of one button. As for the answer of your question, Lancius, what's on the horizon for my channel? More Dragon Age, more Blood Bowl, more Arcs Must Die Unchained. However, the Arcs Must Die Unchained might die down a little bit. But I do intend to do more Blood Bowl. I don't think so. Rift Mage in this game is more like Force Mage in Dragon Age 2, where you control enemies on the battlefield and sweep them together and slam them around using stone fists and gravity and things like that. It's basically gravity magic, Rift Mage. It's got some slows, it's got things like that. It's a really good spec. Just amplifies your power as a mage, in my humble opinion. However, Rift Mage has really good bad synergy with lightning, and I want to do a lightning mage. So I was like, well, if Rift Mage is out of the question, I have Necromancy and Night Enchanter as an option. So I'm gonna go with one of those two, and I had to think about it for a while.
How do you know they won't
Yeah.
attack you?
Anyways,
Darkspawn don't.
yeah. I don't plan on changing things up yet. I'm on 3 games right now. I might have a 4th game planned out, but I don't have an idea of what I want to play just yet. So for now, Inquisition, Blood Bowl 2, and Orcs Must Die Unchained are on the horizon. I don't remember how I got the necromancy stuff, so quest log, journal. Way of the Necromancer. I'm going to do a little bit of research here. Yes, she's also doing some Dragon Age Inquisition. She's also doing a Lightning Mage, but she's doing a more casual playthrough than I am. And she's doing a Rift Mage, which is... I've told her it's bad synergy, but she doesn't care, which is fine, especially if you're on a lower difficulty. But I'm on a higher difficulty, and I can't afford not to go with some synergy. So... here we go. Nevarran Skulls. And then we need Bloodstone. Maybe dropped by Rebel Mages in Hinterlands. I picked up 1 in the Hinterlands. Heaps of skeletons. Storm Coast. Okay, well I already have Storm Coast unlocked. So we're going to go to the Storm Coast. Who do we bring? I assume we want to see mage specs later, but I don't have enough experience points in them. So, we haven't brought Cole on anything just yet, so we're going to bring Cole for the first time, because he is a new addition to the party. We're going to bring Blackwall, And at this point, we could go for a mage, a warrior, or a rogue. I'm going to go with Iron Bull. Alright. So. We gotta zoom out a little bit. According to my notes here, the first one, the skull I mean, is gonna be somewhere in this direction. Second thing we gotta do is level up our dear friend Cole. We give him stealth, easy to miss. Solidify that just to make sure he's doing okay in that. Flank attack with its upgrade skirmisher. Yeah, I am planning to do multiplayer content with other streamers, especially Blood Bowl. Anyways, at this rate, we do that. Then we do Twin Fangs, Dance of Death, Sneak Attack. Cole's covered for now. Black Wall, you leveled up too? Turn the blade. Iron Bull. Oh, I haven't used you in a while. I'm sorry. Okay. Flow of Battle. Whirlwind. And then, almost forgot about Cole's inventory. We give you some daggers, buddy, don't we? Yeah, here's a dagger. Take it. Armor. How's your armor? You can... Cole's hat. We're putting that on. Leaving that as is, anyway. Gotta put this on my Inquisitor. I also need to put on my armor. Otherwise, I'm a sitting duck. Cole, you're fine. Blackwall has something for a helmet. And Iron Bull can't wear a helmet. This is fine for now, I suppose. Here we go. There, I'm properly equipped now. Oh, I missed Blackwall. How unfortunate. Can't really see what I'm shooting at. There we go. There's a skull there that I could grab.
One by one they follow me, laughing, drowning in the sea. The rest of the poem is sad.
But the start was so cheery.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it was so cheery. Okay, anyways, there's a little skull up there. Don't know if you can see it. but we could access that. But I'm only here for one thing and one thing only. I don't think the skull's gonna be in the ocean, though. That's just a thought. I don't think the skull's gonna be in the ocean. Oh, that was a weird little bug. Alrighty. Oh no, there's gonna be fucking spiders, aren't there? What is it? Deep Stalker? Okay, that's a lot better. Oh god! Don't give me B. Just give me B. Yeah, creepy thing. There's supposed to be... No! Eight-legged death is bad. Why couldn't they just be butterflies? There we go. Yes, I would prefer giant snakes. Well, Navarran skull. Skeleton heaps, huh? Well, I gotta look for skeleton heaps. I suppose they're not right here. Okay. So maybe I explored this cave for nothing. But they should be somewhere around here. Interesting. Maybe they're up there? I don't know. Maybe with the skull? Not that skull, actually. I can show you what that skull does, but that skull's not part of why I'm here. So... Wondered, though. Oh, well. So this is what the skull does. You look into it, and you start looking for these little shards. Here we go. And then you just find these little white little lights over here and focuses the center of the camera on it. And then you go find them. Okay. Somewhere... There's supposed to be somewhere near the cave network is what I've shown. Interesting. Yeah, and it gives you some pretty cool benefits. You can get, like, fire, arcane, and ice resistance and things like that. Yes. Well, I simply can't find that skull pile. Okay, we're gonna look in location 2. because clearly I am having some issues. So I think this camp is a little... Okay, so from this camp, it's gonna be somewhere around here. So let's go get the camp. You're the issue. How are you the issue? And then these shards look like this. Look more like chunks to me.
The Inquisition could find out what these things are.
Yeah, the Inquisition can find out what these things are, dude. Mr. Pull. No, you're not the issue. I bet you it's that people are annoyed that I am doing a treasure hunt specifically for these skulls. And not actually going back to the Hinterlands, as the title suggests. We'll get there, though. Oh, God! Bear! And my ice damage is gonna do nothing, so I can only spam 2 spells. Level 8 bear. Cole, stop using my potions! How much goddamn health do you have? Of course, maybe, hold on. What? I can't change my inventory when I'm under attack. But I have a lightning staff. I needed my lightning staff. We're just gonna run. Oh, we are just going to run. Fuck this place. No. No! Cole's using all my potions. We're not dealing with this. Is that a dragon? Hi! I want to see this. Ooh, it's a lightning dragon. My lightning will do nothing towards it.
That's badass.
Yeah! It's a giant fighting a goddamn dragon! Look at that shit! Oh, that's wicked. Oh, man. Have you ever seen a big frickin' giant fighting a dragon? Oh, man, that's cool. See ya, boys.
Mentioned.
Oh, hi. Thank you, Cole. Wow. Yeah, you don't really get a lot of scenes like that in Skyrim either, you know? So I skipped one Navaran skull.
How do you get the hair on your face?
Look, ask Varric. He seems to have adopted you.
He doesn't have hair on his face. Is it a mask?
No, it's a beard. Look, if you were any other lad your age, I'd tell you that one day you'll probably grow one too. Except I don't know if spirits that become boys get beards.
I could try.
Right, you go do that then. Good luck. Have fun.
Okay. Oh, good. That's great. Oh. Yeah, Cole has, special circumstances. Special circumstances. This looks like the right area for those Navaran skulls. I know how to get them. I have to get to that astrarium. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely if I get my hands on it. I think next time I leave Skyhold, I'll ask stream viewers the opinion on what team I should bring. Oh God, level 12 people. All right, let's do this. Of course, my ice damage is doing jack shit. Oh, Gull's dead. Whoa, what the? Get these damn archers. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Alright. We got wiped! Hey, that's rude. Good job, boys. Okay. Let's see if we can try this again. In fact, I might not need to even... I might not even need to, kill all these skeletons. Let's see if I can avoid it. Because I am, like, half their level. I am literally half their level, and I'm having so many issues fighting them. Of course, I'm playing on a trial that limits my experience gain. I gain half experience, but the half experience gain is so that I can explore for longer and gain more, you know, like actually explore everywhere. Because without it, you just finish the game. Okay, let's just steal this shit. and get the fuck out of Dodge. Okay, what else is... Where else do I need to go? I need to go further south, somewhere along here, near the other campground. Somewhere around here. There we go. Yep, AFK. Yep. And we're gonna run! Run!
What's this?
I know what it is. Just GTFO. We don't need it right now. Just GTFO. Run. Run, run, run. Okay. Let's get a better detail. Next to the river, on top of the hill, between the road you're coming from and the river. Okay, so I gotta follow the road. Makes sense. Alright. I am an expert on running really, really fast in short bursts. Okay. I'm here. Let's see if I can find it. Whoa, 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 whoa! I, screwed up there. Whoops. Said it's next to the river on top of the hill. Okay. So on top of one of these hills. Let's see. Yeah, I know, right? This is a warden camp, I think. Good thing I have Blackwall here. If it is a warden camp, I mean. Okay, so it's supposed to be on top of a hill between the river. So between the river and the road you walked on. So I was assuming this hill. But it looks like I am unable to find it. I'm looking for a pile of skeletons, by the way. So, with a jar next to it. I think you saw it before. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I don't... Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I don't see where that skull pile is. So it's supposed to be on the hilltop, between the river, which is that, and the road I was traveling on. Be this hill, because if this is the road I was on, the other option would be that hill way over there. Which, let's see. I still don't see the skulls. Skull pile. This looks like the edge of the hill here. Tricky. See if I can find it on my little mini map here. So it's supposed to be west of this camp, south of this camp, somewhere in this region. Let's see. Probably over there. Probably on that hill then. No, I don't. I've never played it. Or seen it, or whatever it is. What are you things? Muskets. Interesting. Seem to be friendly. I'm afraid I don't know. Sea of Thieves. Ah! Damn it! Don't eat me! Don't eat me! Oh God, leave me alone! Leave me alone, Mr. Bear. I want no trouble. Ah! Here it is, here it is, here it is. Get it! Okay, okay, gotta go, gotta go. No, 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 don't die! No! Just fucking run! Get in and run! Okay, okay, run! Okay, okay. Okay. he's teleported. Bah! Okay. Got it. Now we go back to Skyhold to resupply. Woo! Woo! Okay, we successfully, almost unsuccessfully, ran from the bear. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'd call it a success too. So. Besides, we need to come back here anyway, because we need something from Dorian. So.
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, Maker, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then...
Cole!
I can't recall who took them.
Go. Hey, Dorian. I need your book. But now I need Bloodstone. So, I can get it.
Committed bachelor, I hear. Shame. A way with words.
But first, I need to check out my resources, see what I have to work with. I suppose so. Either Emerald Graves or Emrys de Leon. Emerald Graves only requires 8 power, so I'm gonna go for Emerald Graves.
Solus says
because
it changed hands so many
Emrys
times,
de
the
Leon
original builders can't be
requires
traced.
20
I read the House of
fucking
Armitage
power,
erected the fortress in the
which
beginning
means
5 ages ago,
we're still just
but
going to
the
have to
records
deal
are
with.
lost.
We're just still going to have to deal with wandering the Hinterlands because Storm Coast is clearly too strong for us. Okay. Party. We used coal, black wall, and iron bull last time. That's a good question. Honestly, I hadn't really paid too much attention to it. I think it's just called Emerald Graves because the graves are green. You want coal. Okay. Our rogue position is filled. Our mage position is covered by me. We have to have at least a warrior. So, our warriors are Bull, Blackwall, and Cassandra. Okay, at this point we can pick anyone. We have Sarah, Dorian, Barrick. Okay, I should explain what they are. Sarah's an archer, an elven archer. Dorian is a human mage. Varric is a dwarf rogue. Blackwall is a human warrior, you saw him. Vivian is a human mage. Solus is an elven mage. Iron Bull is a Canary warrior. Iron Bull. Okay. trying to decide between which romantic interest I'm going with, and I'm trying to decide between Iron Bull and Dorian. So, but I think who I'm going for is with Dorian. Okay, so we need a quest here because we are going to need some experience. There's shards. Let's go towards this exclamation mark here. We only need 8 power, so we only need to complete 8 quests just to get the Bloodstone. Some more elf fruit. Yep. Oh, it's something over there. We're going to explore in the south, so we're going to close this Fade Rift over here. Fade Rifts are really good, really fast. As long as you're powerful enough to close them. There are some fights that just simply cannot be won, though. And I'll respec after I get my necromancy. God of War, Kingdom Hearts, if that's coming out in 2018.
Someone help!
One of them released. I was looking forward to Monster Hunter Worlds, but it already has released. I don't know. I don't recall what else I'm looking forward to this year. There was a couple more that I was mildly interested in. There's a couple games on the Nintendo Switch I would be interested in if I had a Nintendo Switch. So.
Templar bastards killed my husband and stole the ring from his finger. They deserve to die.
You're saying the Templars attacked your husband?
Aye. He was digging out a stump. The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a mage's staff. Had to be safe, they said. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise, sick bastards. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Farewell.
Bastards. Okay, so I need a new marker. Yeah, let's pull off some of these. No, I don't think so. Basically, I already have it on PC.
Whittle can give these to the refugees.
Yes, Cole. We're gonna fast travel here. Because it's faster to fast travel than it is to walk at that point. And then we're going to do a little bit of a loop and get over there eventually. So. That's not here. Supplies are up there, it looks like, yep.
More supplies. Whittle can use these.
And then we're gonna loop up around here. Don't worry about the mage who's just able to kill everything.
I do not believe these are simply bandits. Their armor and training suggest something deeper.
No, no. Not really. Yes, kill the warrior. When there's a mage that's killing everyone and a rogue that's killing everyone. They focus Cole a lot, unfortunately, though. But, eh. What was that? A jump loot. There will be times, though, unfortunately, that I will have to respec my wizard, my mage, I should say, simply because there's going to be some dragon fights, and I need my mage to be useful. Okay, I got the ring, which is good. And then there's a death over here. Drakestone. A moderate resource. Not really useful to me. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, and I'm going to say it every year. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 and 2. I never see it there, and I really want to play it again.
Supplies. Whittle can use these.
I'd also like to see Star Wars Battlefront 2. The old one. I don't know if it's already on there, though. Could just be an idiot and be like, oh, it's on there? I didn't know that. But oh well. Dot hack. Whoops, wrong button. Ow. Oops.
Hold on, Bob!
I'm just going to loot.
Dead.
Because it was dead already. I'm just going to loot again. Yeah. But yeah. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I really want it. You know, I have played a lot of the Sword Art Online games, and they don't interest me as much as, like, I don't know. Maybe. You'd have to convince me, though. Like, there'd have to be a really positive, reception about it and things like that. I don't know. Maybe. There's a chest up here. I did, and guess what? They were positive, and very positive, and someone convinced me to play them. It was you, and yeah. Basically, I'd have to see gameplay before I decide on that, and I don't generally watch too much television. I watch YouTube stuff, sure, but I don't watch a lot of it usually. I watch stuff that is in my subscription base, so someone would send me a link to someone playing it, because I tend to, unfortunately, not deviate and explore more on websites. So actually, I want this guy dead now. Alright. Is Hollow Realization a prequel to it? Like, is it the same developers making it? I know they're both going to be published by Bandai Namco, but publisher doesn't mean jack. What I'm really curious about is, like, is it the same? Is it going to play the same? Really?
If you are to fight alongside us, Cole, I expect you to follow orders. The Inquisitor believes you wish to help, but I will not allow you to threaten innocents.
Yes. Help the hurt, save the small. If I become a demon, cut me down.
Do not doubt me. I will do it.
Good.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yes. I hope you are too.
Interesting. Okay. Then my other question is, does it kind of like follow the same story arc? Like, and like it's by the same publisher? Not publisher, developer? Because publisher is Bandai Namco. I don't care if it's by Bandai Namco.
You hear that? Someone's in trouble.
If not for you, I'd be dead. Do you need anything? I should probably report back.
This is a mage.
Eldreda, yes. I think that was her name. At least I'd heard other apostates call her that. The Templars attacked the apostate. I suppose I just got caught in the middle.
It looks like someone was having a picnic.
Yes. The mage must have been hunting for blood magic. Alright, fine, yes. I was maybe doing more than just scouting here. So, the truth. I may have been, passing time with Eldreda.
I take it the Templars interrupted your very friendly picnic.
We yes. At first she was just a mage who saw me and didn't attack, but later we... So, are you going to report me?
I'm not going to report you, provided you start using this talent of yours for the Inquisition. If you can seduce an apostate in the middle of war, you can make contacts and get information.
All right. I can do that. And thanks for going easy on me.
Recruit raid apostate in the middle of a battlefield. Damn. I gotta have that. As in another way. This is useful. It also gained approval with Iron Bull and Cassandra, so I'm happy with that. I don't know how to get down from here. Help me. I don't know how to get down. I think I can't get down. I don't want to jump. No. No jumping. No, jump! No! Don't jump! Ha! I jumped! A little bit. Just a little bit. I hope you're happy.
Hold on, bro!
Fall!
Hold on, Cole!
Well dead. Kill the archer, kill the archer, kill the archer, kill the archer! Okay. Everybody's fine? Loots. I only need 3 more power, I think. No, 2 more. Oh yeah, recruiting Ritz gives me power. More power! Unlimited power! How was that? Was that a good Darth Sidious impression? I got the lightning for it. There is no limit. There is no limit. As far as I know, anyway. Because you can do, like, supply quests over and over and over again if you want. Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Do not hesitate. I show no mercy. No, don't kill me. On a good day? Did she look that awful? Actually, I shouldn't say that. She probably looked just a little bit better. Seven power! Why? Why would you plead the fifth? I'm gonna return this ring to the elven woman.
Nothing to report, sir.
Whoops. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just shooting out random spells out of my staff. Actually, is it even my staff? Hey, Scout.
Damn it, Ritz. Where are you?
I rescued her.
I found Ritz and rescued her from an attack.
Thank you.
She was
David's
having
out here
sex with another woman. I'm going to just get the last bit of power anyway. Just while I have the quest on my mind. Bringing the ring to the Elven Widow. But they were interrupting her very friendly picnic.
We're the Templars. They don't care who they kill anymore.
I found this ring on a Templar I killed.
This is it. Praise to you and the Inquisition for giving my husband justice. It won't bring him back, but his spirit will rest easier now. As will mine.
They
Yay!
were hurting and we helped. Their lives are better because of us.
You're welcome, Cole. Now we go to Skyhold. Because I have to. No other reason other than I have to. I'm stoked. Like, I'm going to be getting a Switch sometime. I don't know when, but I am going to be getting a Switch sometime. A Pokemon on the Switch? Damn. Because the Switch is already a portable game device, in my humble opinion. It is also that can just seamlessly go on TV. So, Putting it on another mobile device is really good. And it said I got a new trial reward, whatever, I don't care.
It's looking good. Not good enough, but good. Losing at least. Faster than you thought. Admit it.
I am curious on what game they're going to put on there. There's a lot of generations. Honestly, I want them to stop making new generations, and update the old stuff. Make some balance changes for the old Pokemon that aren't seen anyway or anything like that.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they
It's
found
no longer
anyone
powerful
alive?
enough.
Excavation.
This is no longer powerful enough for their games. Like, it was barely powerful enough for Sun and Moon. Yeah, I'd love another remake. I'd love a reboot of the series. Or if they do decide to do other regions, that's fine. I just want them to stop making a shitload of Pokemon. Like, maybe a few, fine, whatever. I'm not gonna stop them. But, like, there's just so many Pokemon in 7th Gen now that I don't think they need to make any more. So
Let us begin. Did you see
So
the message I
Emerald
sent?
Graves is
Yes,
where I was
thank you.
planning on going. All right. Let's see what let's see what team we are going to go with, huh? Kind of like what they're doing with the new Pokemon anime. You want to help pick out a new team? Anything you'd like to see? You got it. Just so you're aware, I will pick my own team when doing the main missions, but I don't care while we're exploring, really. It just makes things more difficult some ways. And I will need a rogue in certain maps for specific things, because they're the only ones who can unlock specific doors. So,
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Hope you've got your comfortable boots on. The scouts have seen a number of favorites all over the forest. We've located this mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you. He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach, on the path ahead. From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
I do enjoy these encounters. It's like we're getting to know each other.
We are, aren't we? Such a shame our meetings are so brief. But, you know, saving the world and all that. Busy, busy.
Tell me everything you know about Fairbanks.
We don't know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction.
Yep, just
Fairbanks
grinding.
Is likely not his real name.
Do you know anything else about the
Elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense? Makes you sad, doesn't it?
We are the last Elven. Never again shall we submit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Inquisitor. I spoke thoughtlessly.
Thank you for the information. I'll head out.
One other thing. A group of deserters from the Imperial armies has established itself here. Freemen of the Dales, they call themselves. They are hostile to the Inquisition, and everyone else. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
Great! Great. Give me the grind! No. Fuck off. No, fuck off! Let's see if we can find ourselves some bloodstone. What's new on the anime front? Well, still watching that long-ass fairy tale. It is long. I cast my spells. I like lightning. Anyways, I'll stop being distracted for a little bit. Anyways, the other thing we've been watching is Blue Exorcist. We got into a new rom-com called oh, what is it? Shit, I can't remember. Oh, hold on a moment. Let me take that. Okay, I can't remember what the fucking anime was called. I'll have to ask my wife about it when she gets home. But we're watching another rom-com. I haven't really started on it. I was not very focused when we started it, but I am interested in it. I watched one episode of One Punch Man. I know that's pretty bad, but I do intend to continue watching it. I have already just got so many shows on the plate already that I can't. I have given up on Dragon Ball. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. It's another really long anime like Fairy Tail and One Piece. I just can't do another one. It's just so long. Bloodstone! I almost died. Oh shit! I almost fucking died. Dendorian just died. What is it? Oh fuck!
Fairbanks is expecting you as a captain.
Nope, I didn't die. So, this is just towards their base, isn't it? I want bloodstone really badly. I need 7 more. Bloodstone? No. Is that bloodstone? Yes. 4 more. I have to like avoid everyone right now because I am not properly leveled. I am literally only here for the bloodstone. Obsidian. Oh well. Anyways. Let's see, what else is on the agenda? Dungeons and Dragons. The group is heading towards, the Empire, and they're trying to get allegiances, to help with an army of giants. An army of giants is attacking the city-state of Tower Green, and Tower Green is just in a flux of turmoil right now. I only need 3 more bloodstones left. Yeah. I got it! Okay, we're going home. No, not to Valerio. Anyways, yeah, the group is heading towards the Empire. One of my characters is from the Empire, so there's going to be a focal story point around that character, because, well, they're from the Empire. So I felt that some character development should be necessary for my characters. So I established early on, hey, where are you guys from? And if we ever head there, this character is going to be like the main focal point for a little while at the least. So that way everybody can get some attention and some action at the very least if they aren't getting some attention already. So depending on how little or how much attention they've been getting, I'll make either a larger story or a smaller story. So, but yeah, there's going to be a story around the character.
Has asserted itself.
Oh, I have to go
We'll
over
see.
here.
Not much better than the road, you ask me.
So,
No one else will do it. Someone has.
Unfortunately for one of the characters, they aren't from this plane, and the plane that they're from
Someone left
is
fly
completely
plums on the window
gone.
The juice for the
So that's
flies.
bad.
There are spiders everywhere. The plums were
Yeah,
right in
spiders
front of me.
everywhere.
Can't quite
I'm in the
recall
wrong
who
place
put
again.
them.
I am very bad about this. I get distracted and talk so much, blah 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 blah, that I head into the wrong building.
It was a blessing, really. Been in so much pain since Haven.
Hi.
Mind at the end. Smile.
I have the Mortalitasi skull.
Slipped away.
Okay, we're done running around. Would that be our source? Yeah, it would be our source lock, yeah. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, D&D.
The recipe is complete. The ceremony ended. You know our way. Now you must choose to accept this role. To shepherd and to condemn.
Yeah, I'll be a necromancer.
I'm ready to commit to this. To train in necromancy.
Then you honor me as well. You have begun a path.
Oh, no.
well
The person from the other plane. I'm sorry.
You will find, Inquisitor, that life is not so final as some might think.
Daenerys Sorcelot character, unfortunately, is well, it's unable to be done because we had to start a new campaign. Things were hectic, and then we had to get an entirely new bunch of people to play. So we had to kind of retire her, unfortunately. Poor Daenerys has had to retire 2 characters, and it sucks. It really sucks when you have to retire a character. So, but yeah. It is still sad though that if she had this, she's playing as a warrior, a fighter, with Eldritch potential. So that's pretty cool. So we have myself, Varric. Oh, I need to sell some stuff. Sell the junk first. Varric, Sarah, Cole, Cassandra, Blackwall, Iron Bull, Solas, Vivian, Dorian. Okay, I got all of them. Yeah. The wearer of this amulet generates a I still use 5.0 for the session. My preference, however, is 3.5. But there's been a new upgrade that's been out. 5 is quickly becoming more and more of my favorite. However, my favorite has nothing to do with what I think is better. Despite my favorite being 5th edition, I think the best one is 3.5. There's flaws, to be sure, but I think the best one is 3.5. Okay, before we sell any of this stuff, here's what we're going to do. Make sure everybody's all good and equipped. Okay, armor. Cassandra, have you got something new to wear? You do! You can get out of that Chakratar! Templar helmet. Oh, adventure hat. Sarah! Oh, guess who's going in this armor? Okay. Yeah, it's a bad idea to not equip everybody. Cole. You're getting this ugly outfit. Vivian. Apparently this is better. Fine. Solas, you're wearing good enough armor. Varric. You're wearing ugly stone bear armor. Mr. Bull. Get you something new, huh? Back to not here. Accessories. There should be more amulets than this, right? Yeah, okay. We're going to consume these tacticians' renewals. Maybe. You know what's sad, though? I've never even played, well, okay, I lied. I have played Final Fantasy VII. I've never beaten it, is what I was going to say. So, I want critical chain because I love the critical stuff. Man. Amulet of Aggression is good on a tank. I think I'll put it on Black Wall for now. But maybe. For none of those rings I really care about, really. Okay. Next, we level up. Okay, so Necromancer tree. We're not gonna level anything up in this right now, but this tree is really, really freaking good. So you can get spirit marks and spirit damage, and this is all a lot of really good DOT effects, damage over time effects. It's a pretty useful thing. Problem I have with Necromancy is it's kind of starts off a little slow, especially because horror is unfortunately not a very great thing. But there's some new upgrades here. So, enemies struck by horror cower in place and do not react to attacks to you until they take significant damage. Now that is really fucking good. I wonder... Oh, it's just struck by horror. Okay. Just struck by horror. Okay. Now, however, I am going to dip into this tree just for this ability. That ability is really good. I'm not going to be using horror, but that heal and mana restoration is really, really, really good. Next, of course, you want to grab a barrier and peaceful aura. And from this point is when you start dipping into whatever tree you want to dip into. I could go fire. I really want to do storm more though. But of course I will have to respec into possibly even winter depending on the fight. So if there's like going to be a dragon fight, I will respec. So I will be the one doing that. Obviously the first thing you grab when going into the lightning tree is chain lightning and energy barrage and both upgrades. So and I can only afford one. So
where a smith should be.
There's that. Oh, I need to work on the other characters really quick. Cassandra, Templar tree. My opinion on the Templar tree is that it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's all I have to say about it. It's situationally good and situationally meh. It's not a terrible tree to spec into though. I will say that, especially if you are going to play as a Rift Mage, because she has a weakened status effect on some of these abilities. So let's see, where is it? Ah, here we go. Whenever you attack, you have a 5% chance to weaken an enemy. And this is why you bring a Templar along if you're a Rift Mage. This ability alone. I am not a Rift Mage, so this ability is, it's okay. So, my opinion of it, it's okay. Templar tree is good if you're a Rift Mage. Otherwise, it's a buff or a demonology specialist thing. Because of that, you definitely want to specialize into the other trees, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. We're going to go the arms with its upgrades, with Warcry with its upgrade here, followed by the Sword and Shield tree with this, 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 and this. Oops. And this. Sarah. We didn't bring her along, so she doesn't have access to her tree yet, so we are not going to level her up yet. Dorian, we brought him along a little bit, so he has his Necromancer tree unlocked. We're going to do pretty much the same thing. Get that health increase, the heal, get the barrier, get the threat reduction. And then we can choose between lightning, fire, and ice. He is my romantic interest. I do want to synergize with him. Necromancy synergizes with fear. The only tree with access to fear is Inferno. We're going to go with Inferno for him for this reason. So we're gonna invest in a Flash Fire. Normally I'd invest in Immolate. But because he's Necromancy synergizes on fear, we're going to go with Immolate. There were two choices I could have made. I could have gone with Flash Fire with the Blistering Pain upgrade, or just try to beeline for Firemine with its Searing Glyph upgrade. However, I found that that mages tend to be really bad with the Searing Glyph upgrade until a little bit later when you get the crowd control abilities. So I decided to go with the Flash Fire Blistering Pain, and then I'm going to get these passives, all of them, and then Firemine, its upgrade, and then Firewall and its upgrade, and then spend the rest of my time on the Necromancy tree. So, with that, we're going to increase the fear duration. Again, synergizing with, well, the Necromancy. So, next, Blackwall. We brought him around a little bit so he was able to unlock his tree. This tree, awesome tree for a tank. I would bring him over Cassandra any day if I had to choose a solid tank just for tanking purposes. For conversation-wise, that depends. But if I'm doing a mission, I really prefer Blackwall. I really prefer Blackwall. I don't have enough skill points to spend on everything he's got. Because I like to spend my skill points on some of the same things that Cassandra has. Again, we're gonna to the Call to Arms. It's up, we're gonna go into the Sword and Shield tree because it is a really good fucking tree. With its passives mainly. I'm really only here for these passives. After that is when I start, for Blackwall anyway, focusing on this tree. And getting the upgrades and all that jazz. With Cassandra, I get the upgrades for these trees. But for Blackwall, I get the upgrades a bit later. Cole, we brought him along. Assassin tree. Really fucking good tree. Problem is, as a rogue, you're very squishy. So the problem with the rogue is, well, this rogue version of Cole is melee. The problem with melee is he needs more defensive stuff to help him stay alive. So with that in mind, we need stealth and we need easy to miss. Without it, Cole's gone. Cole's a goner. At this point, we can make a couple of choices. They synergize, assassins synergize with knockout powder because they have sleep effects that help out with them. If the enemy is asleep, they get some bonus damage and things like that. We could do that. However, that would mean my next focus point would be the assassin tree. And I don't want to focus on the assassin tree because I want these abilities, and leave them at that for now. We do want to get an upgrade for Ripping Fangs later, but it's not too. We need to get him to some survivability and some damage. We can set these abilities and forget him. He's done. Vivian, she's a support through and through. Especially because the Night Enchanter tree causes her to be so close to the battlefield anyway. She's really good suited on being a support character. As I mentioned, Spirit Blade has changed. So, she doesn't use Spirit Blade all the time anyway. Therefore, I'm still okay with having her just use the support tree, Winter Tree, and this tree. I mainly focus her early on this tree. So we're going to get these abilities. And we want Life Ward because we want allies to revive permanently. We want Guardian Spirit for her. And we want the mana restoration. Next. Who's next? Solus. Okay. Rift Mage. Here's what I was talking about. Weaken status allows you to do some pretty impressive things. It weakens their armor, it weakens their damage, it weakens their attack speed. It's a really good buff. Rift Mages get access to weaken very easily with their Veil Strike, their Stone Fist, and their Shaken Veil, Pull of the Abyss. So, definitely want to invest in this tree as a Rift Mage. So, with that in mind, we start out by doing this for Solus, just to allow him to get mana restoration when an enemy weakens, when he weakens an enemy. We want Veil Strike with its upgrade so that he can weaken enemies. Otherwise, there's no point to this skill. Next, we of course give him Barrier with Peaceful Aura, because that's what you should age. Winter or Lightning for his support. I prefer going down the Winter Tree for him. Winter Tree just synergizes so well with the Rift Mage tree, especially because if you freeze an opponent and you use the ability called Stone Fist, you can use the combination of Shatter. Shatter does massive amount of damage to an enemy that's frozen. So Solus with the Winter Tree, excellent. So that's what I'm gonna go do. I pick Ice Mine over Wall of Ice, but we want that Mana Surge. So, and we'll have some time to level up everybody else. It's going to be a while before we get them maxed out. Varric, okay, he's a tricky one. He's also a support character. I really don't know how to build him. He's like the only one I don't have a general consensus of how I like to build him, because I think there's just so many good options for him. You can't really go wrong with whatever you build on Varric, because most of his stuff is built around buffing his allies and with passives and critical chance and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's an okay tree, but it just is a little bit underwhelming to me, and that's unfortunate because I love Varric. We first grab stealth and easy to miss. Can't go without it. Varric as a support kind of character, well, Caltrops is okay for someone who is ranged, but that means he has to get targeted, and you don't want him to be targeted. So, kinda. You can port over decisions by using what's called Dragon Age Keep, because yeah, you can change what options you have and stuff like that. But you can't directly import it. No. You have to go to a separate website to do it. So yes, but no. So um, so after stealth, I have no idea what to build on him. Like, you could go down the archery tree, but I don't know. I don't know how to build him. I don't have an opinion. I think I'm gonna go with archery tree and just grab everything as much as possible. Iron Bull. Oh boy, Iron Bull. Oh boy. Iron Bull. Oh god. Where do we start with you? Oh man. Iron Bull's got problems with damage because he's always dying, but he's also got problems with survivability. So, this is how we fix it. Yeah. Really? Yeah. He becomes pretty good later in the game, but I wish he was better earlier on. Thanks. Hope you have a good one, man. Alright. So, here's what we're going to be doing next. Back to the Hinterlands. So, we are going to take Sarah so that she can unlock her specialization. We're going to take Cassandra, and we're going to take Solus. So, we're going to have to do, unfortunately, a little bit of grinding so that we can continue our quests. And I don't have enough experience because I have my trials on. So, my experience is pretty much cut in half. Okay, can we level you up now, Sarah, without any problems? Okay, yeah, we can. Okay. I didn't go over this, but Tempest is a really freaking good tree. I don't know. You do bonus damage with all attacks for a short time. Yeah, this seems really good. We're gonna go with archery tree, of course, but okay, that's all we're doing. Oh well. Quests. Let's deal with this lake problem here. Spirit in the lake. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Ha ha! So, we got some new passives, some new abilities. Now we just need to level up. We got the Way of the Necromancer. I think I need to rebind some of these abilities. Is there only one guy there? Oh, I see, I see.
Red Templars. Corypheus must have sent them here.
Character record. Let's see. I'm gonna map this to R1. Gonna map this to... Whoops. Wow, no, I did not want that. Map this to square. Map this to triangle.
For some reason.
Put it over to that lake. And the quest is complete. You get a really nice sword for it too, and a belt of urgency. Belt of urgency is really good. I think there's a really good Reaver build built specifically around this belt. But unfortunately, the problem with this belt simply becomes, when does Belt of Urgency get outclassed? Either way, it's still an upgrade to what I'm currently wearing, so I'll put it on myself. Hi!
Lord Wolsey, I presume?
That was easier than I thought.
Very much like you to return home. Ah, good.
That was a lot easier than I thought. Oh god, there's a bear. We have to rescue him. And of course, I'm gonna be completely useless. No, don't kill Lord Wolsey! I'm gonna... Mr. Bear. There you go. And of course, I have winter spells and a weak lightning one. Well, it's not weak, but it's better in multiple. It's better in multiple things. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Let's play as Sarah, have a little bit of fun, huh? Does my boat not? I might have forgotten to start with a better bow. This is gonna take a while. Huh. Bears, I have the trial on that make bears, really, really tough. I'm not that high level. I think I brought the wrong party members too for this. I don't know what to do. I suppose we just run away? We rescued we rescued Lord Wolsey. So I guess we'll just run away. We'll turn the Lord Wolsey's thing. Damn, I'd like to kill that. I'd like to kill it, but I don't have enough damage. There's not enough damage to fight that damn bear. Okay. Did I give Sarah the right bow? Or am I using like an awful bow? Ah, I'm using an awful bow. It won't help fix the problem of the bear attacks, but it does help. Anyways, let's just move on. Okay, teleport over here. And we'll turn in this quest. I still don't have deft hands finding tools, so I can't open these doors and get rid of the annoying blips.
Have you heard?
I need deft hands finding tools, though.
Destroyed, completely gone.
The Inquisitor ended the war between the Mages and Templars. Do you think?
I hear most of the apostates are dead or hiding. We should be getting more refugees.
Here we go, Mr. Worsley. Oh, One-Eyed Jimmy, sorry.
Lord
But
Wolseley
Mr. Worsley's in the
came
pin.
back. He says you convinced him. Here, for all your trouble.
Thank you. I suppose next on our agenda, we could be exploring here, but let's explore around the crossroads here. All right.
I'll ask around again
Right.
tomorrow.
Cole approves. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
I'm pleased to hear it.
So you can buy some schematics here if you're not aware.
I've many.
I think you can anyway. Yeah.
Of course. Yes, sir.
Yes. Of course. Yes. So we're going to close this Fade Rift. And while we're in the Fade Rift area, we may as well collect the book for Vivian. And will approve if she's As you can see, I have plenty of mana to keep continuously doing my TPs with the next offensive that I've obtained. Ouch. Ouch. And the same passive is also healing me 10% I'll get every time I. So early on, this is really continuous stamability of my. There's a little bit of delay, like what? It's really useful. And then what is our goal? What even is our goal? I can't remember what level we're trying to obtain. We'll have to figure that out. Okay. While we're in this area, we're going to grab over here, there's an exclamation mark inside this cabin, and with some grass growing on top of it. And then there's also a book for our dear friend Vivian. So we got a quest here. Thing over here. So getting to the book is not straightforward. There. For Vivian, if you activate her quest, and you have to go into from the building. You can go into the you can go into the battlement of the wall. But for now, I'm just going up here. Not dying is a great idea. But the main reason why I get it is for its mana. It's the same reason why I went 3 abilities down Solus's tree, because he gets mana for weakened enemies. So everybody's all hunky-dory with their resources. So. Can get their mana instantaneously based on how much damage they do. Whereas for they get flat with 20, and it's after the necromancer kills an enemy. You need high damage spells on them, and you're still going to want to have some kind of mana regeneration on top of the necromancer abilities. So, the mana I got from the necromancer is not the be all end all for my mana regeneration woes. So we got the book. Vivian slightly approves, bitch. I did you a favor. But yeah, Solus still has the problem that he could potentially die, but it's not as not as prudent on him because he's not dealing high damage with his spells. Not yet, anyway. And by the time he gets to that point where he does high damage with his spells, well, aggro is not going to be too much of a problem anymore.
Greetings.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah, I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war, and the fools who now fight it. Thank you. Matrin was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
There are countless ways for you to help the Inquisition safely without having to fight. We need wards reinforced and glyphs studied. If you have skill with healing, you could save many lives.
True enough. If the Inquisition believes I can help, then I will do what I can. My skills are yours. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
And we got another agent. Yay. Oh, I'm sorry. My mic was off. I was drinking water, and then I forgot to turn it back on. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. As I was explaining, I'm sorry. I'll start from the beginning. You asked the question: is there a cap of how many agents you can have? Yes. And there's the potentials to miss someone. For example, if you can miss an agent right here in Redcliffe. This right here, this area right here is Redcliffe Village. You can miss an agent if you go get the Templars right away. You can also miss an agent if you decide to, disband the Templars, because you'll miss out on a Templar agent specifically. So there's a potential if you do the Templars quest to miss out on 2 agents. If you do the mage stuff right in Redcliffe before you do in Hushed Whispers, you can get or the Templar quest, you can get one agent here, but you'll still miss out on the Templar one unless you pick the Templars and side with them, keep them together. So yeah, there's potential for that. You can also miss agents by not getting the proper perks. I missed out on some agents from time to time by not getting the proper perks. I don't have all of the perks to allow me to get all of the agents yet. I need one more Inquisition perk to do that. So if you value Inquisition agents, your first main focus is going to be on these like underworld methods and arcane methods and things like that, instead of buffing your party and stuff like that. So it's up to you how you want to play that out with the Inquisition perks. But if you play out the Inquisition perks wrong, you can actually permanently miss out on some agents, because Lord Alexius, or whatever his name was in Hushed Whispers playthrough, I would have missed out on him as an agent if I did not get the arcane knowledge. So I would have missed out on him, and I would have had to either make him tranquil, or kill him, or send him to jail. Something. I would have had to actually punish him instead of making him an agent of mine. So it's a balance. Unfortunately for me, that means it takes me longer to get the good stuff, like an extra perk for my Inquisitor, or inventory space, or more potions. So you have to make that judgment call. So do you want more agents, or do you want to buff your party more? So anyways, yeah, there is a cap, and the cap depends largely on what perks you get and what missions you do. So yes, there is a cap. Short answer.
Nothing to report, sir.
Okay, so now I need another objective. We're gonna go towards this landmark, because there's a quest up there. It looks like a quest that needs to be activated. So here we go. Oh, I can find out what. Oops. I can find out what level we need. Journal. We need. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Never mind. We can't figure it out. We need 8 power for these quests, and we need 30 power for this one. Yeah. Alrighty then. Elf root, okay. My number 1 rule for playing Dragon Age Inquisition: Collect everything you see. Do not squander it. Because if you squander it, then you'll lose out on potential upgrades for your potions and things like that. Excuse me. Squeaked there. I've been talking a lot. So, here we go. We're going to claim this. Rule number 2. When you are doing main missions, have at least one mage, one warrior, one rogue. You are going to need all their skills. Rule number 3, do not auto-level. Okay. Keeper Ice Staff, new one.
Brute Whittle.
Plenty of big stuff. Some red lyrium. Bastard.
Red lyrium, and a would-be miner, I believe.
This poor bastard. Didn't know what he was doing, did he? You don't touch that shit. Don't. Rule number 4. Don't touch red lyrium. Don't do it. Or if I already used rule number 4, it's rule number 5. Don't touch red lyrium. Don't do it. Huh. That depends. That depends on mainly, specifically, the location. Like, if it's on Luffy's ship, Luffy, hands down, Natsu would instantly lose. Natsu can fight not great, but he can fight on Luffy in those terms. As far as I know, with Luffy, he's not able to use powers underwater, so that's a no-go for him. Yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, on equal footing, like no vehicles involved, no water involved. That's a tricky question. I'm not exactly sure on the maximum power levels of either character. From the maximum power levels of what I have seen of the characters myself, I would say Natsu Dragneel, and that is simply because I have seen more of Natsu Dragneel and know what his limits and capabilities are. So, as far as I know from what I've seen, which isn't much of One Piece, but a lot of, like, almost half the series of Fairy Tail around, would say Natsu from my current standing. That said, I know nothing about the true power limits of what the characters are capable of. So, that is... take that with a grain of salt, definitely. And I leveled up. There's Bloodstone right there! Did you see that? I just got Bloodstone from that damn rift. I did not... oh my god. 10 of it! 10 of it! There was 10 Bloodstone. Ah, fuck. I think, I want to invest in the, walking bomb. Getting upgrades or something like that. Armor reduction is good, and so is the spirit damage. Okay. Anyways, yeah. That pisses me off. I don't know if you caught that, because I just looted it and then grabbed it immediately. There was 10 Bloodstone in that loot drop from the fucking... that pissed me off.
Supplies for Recruit Whittle. So, Seeker, your Inquisition grows.
It was never my Inquisition, Solas.
You did the brutal, thankless work of putting the wheels in motion. Do you feel no regret at letting that power pass to another?
I did my part, but the power you describe was never mine to carry. I know myself, and I cannot be the leader we need. Thus, I have no regrets.
You surprise me again, Seeker.
Your opinion of me must be very low for me to surprise you so often.
Not low, but realistic. Very few, however honorable, release power they have won.
That's a fair point, Solas. Hi.
I know you. They call you the Herald of Andraste for what you did at Haven. But are you? The Maker has not told me.
I honestly don't know myself.
As I suspected. Stories of you mastering the rifts are just blind heresy.
No, I can seal rifts.
Then prove it.
What?
Show me that the rifts bend to your will.
Tell me you
the
saw
will of the
that.
Maker. Show me the power you wield.
This cult, what are you doing out here? What is it you think is happening?
The Chantry has fallen, and shown its imperfection in doing so. The Chant of Light was a lie.
What?
It was arrogance to think that mortal lips could frame
He
the
went
Maker's will.
through the...
So we wait in silence.
Twice!
The Maker has opened the sky. Soon he will call his chosen back to the Golden City.
Until later.
Until the Maker brings you back.
Twice! Doesn't need to be that far into the ground.
I suppose it only natural that some would turn to worshipping the breach, if only in hopes of appeasing it.
We'll take care of that rift later. I'll get that treasure chest later.
I believe I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
There's an artifact here?
I greet you. My name is Hindle.
Hindle, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion.
What? She was fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble in... All right, I can help. Here, I have some already made. Go, take it to her now.
And we're just going to ignore that request because you can take as long as you like. And nothing bad will happen. You just leave 45 gold lying around on the floor. You know what you can get with 45 gold in Dragon Age universe, right? Like a
Excuse me.
really good
Please,
staff.
meet my beloved. Tell her I am waiting.
Not in Inquisition, mind you, but in Origins and 2, you could get a really, really good staff for 45 gold.
Lady Velena should be here. We need to be together when the
Hi,
moment comes.
Sarah. You're a little glitched, aren't you? A little glitched in the chest area. A little cut through. A little bit, maybe.
I found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter... Velena is dead. But we were meant to be together.
Even from this angle, it's a
The
little
Maker
bit.
did
It's
not
a
keep us
little
apart.
bit
What am I
glitched.
supposed to do now?
Just a little bit. Her tit cuts through the cloth.
The Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as you do. Come and help us restore order.
Yes. If waiting here in the hills leaves innocents to die, then I will bring the Maker's word by the sword. My men and I will lend our strength to the Inquisition. Thank you.
Oh, I shouldn't do this. I'm about to fight in a rift.
They say he's the one who killed the divine at the conclave as well. See, my lady, it wasn't for me.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know if you caught on to that. I tried to fear a terror demon to see what it would happen, and it is immune to fear, which is, it makes sense. Inventory's full. Alright, looks like we gotta go back to Skyhold. Hey! There's a good thing to all this. It means that I get to pick a new party.
You close the rifts. You are truly the herald of Andraste. Now that the war between the mages and Templars has ended, will you leave us? I know you care little for Speaker and
Maker's tears. I was a fool to have doubted you. How may we serve you? Herald of Andraste.
Oh, okay.
Have your believers search for secrets that may help our cause.
As you say, Herald of Andraste. Some few will remain here, the rest will go forth to do your will. When the Maker calls you to your great purpose, remember that we served you.
Yay! I got cultists on my side. I have enough power to do, unlock a new map, but, we're not gonna do that right now. So. Actually, we don't technically have to go to Skyhold. But I'd rather go to Skyhold because I can get upgrades and potions and all that jazz. Get to the war room and things. Lancius, do you have a companion you want to listen to? I'm going to talk to one companion each time we go to Skyhold. At the very least, one. Okay. At the very least, one companion, I should say. Cole? Okay, we'll go for Cole.
We can't fight a god. The Elder thinks nothing.
Sell the junk. Not much junk. Is there anything here I want to keep? Inventory. We want Hader's Razor for Cole. give him some more damage, I think. Oh, that's warrior only. Never mind. So we're gonna have to keep some weaponry. We're gonna have to keep that bow. Okay, okay. Iron Bull, is this sword better than your current one? Yeah. Yeah, put it on. I need to give someone a staff. We'll give Dorian this Keeper Ice staff. We're gonna give Solus the Wrath. And Vivian... Oh, Vivian's fine. Okay. Any armor? We're gonna have to keep some of this stuff. And as for the rings and stuff, block and slash. No, none of this. Okay. Sell. And then we're gonna want to keep some of this stuff. Everything that's level. Oh, that's gonna take a while for only 24 armor at level 13. That's actually not that great. So, we'll sell that. And okay. As for this stuff, yeah, level 7 or higher is gonna be like, there's not much to look at. I should be doing this. Hold on.
A nice simple blade.
Oh. Regular pommel, I don't care. Oh, this is mine. This one's mine. Keep. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to, I'm doing my stuff in, Skyhold too, you know? Sorry about that. I should have a... I got inventory in it. You okay? Alright, so I made some space. But I still have some 8 slots. What's taking up my 8 slots? Oh, these things. Right, I have to turn these things in.
What's the chant say about this?
That's a problem, isn't it?
Asshole is kicked into the maker's store. He made them
Yes. I'm very bad at his desk. Alright, Cole. Let's go to Cole, shall we?
The spiderwebs help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected. Gather as many as you can. Strangest thing, though, I can't recall where I heard that.
What are you doing?
Listening. Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn, what was his name? Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry, 5 more minutes, my fault.
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
Can you do something for her?
Yes. It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
What? Who are you?
They lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute. You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason and it's not so frightening. But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault. better.
She doesn't blame herself anymore.
Not as much. It was bouncing around inside her, closing up into a ball of wrong. Now it's open. She'll get it out.
Well done.
Thank you for letting me help her. It's not how a person would do it. But it helped. That's what matters.
Anything else you want me to do?
Inquisitor.
So mortals try to find a maker, and that becomes...
Yeah, he is a nice guy.
Where does it come from?
Alright.
The order was sent?
This morning.
Yeah, and I have to get to level 12. I gotta grind till level 12. And it's a grind because I have my experience cut in half. So, yeah. Yeah. That's gonna be a while.
The city has agreed to send us 6 guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. With luck, they'll know which end to grip a sword by.
Oh, jeez.
Inquisitor.
At your service.
Yeah, I got... Oh, I got 5 levels to go to get to the proper level. That's a long journey. But I did get Necromancer. So, yeah. With that, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. I will see you guys next time.